Hello, my name is Andrei Kilashan from Ireland Hema Academy. This video is about the positioning of the left hand on your hilt in relation to your right hand. A very important note before we go on is that we as human beings have anatomical differences between us. So if at any point during this instructional video you find that you cannot follow the instructions 100%, just try to be as close as possible to them based on your anatomy. In previous videos I've made on grips, I've discussed about how you can grab the hilt with your right hand in various grips. And you might be wondering, why didn't I make videos for the left hand? The reason is that all the grips you can adopt for the right hand, like hammer grip, handshake grip, pistol grip, etc., you can do the exact same thing in mirroring it for the left hand. So you can go 2 hammer grips, 2 pistol grips, 2 handshake grips, full thumbs. It doesn't matter what you do. You can even go mixed. So you have like handshake grip on this one, hammer grip on the left, go wild. What is important for the left hand is the distance to the right hand. And there's 3 options you have here. I call option A, B, and C. So the first option is to grab it close to the right hand and still on the hilt. I call this one the Dobringer grip because we are told in the pseudo Dobringer manuscript that you should put your hand somewhere between 3 to 5 centimeters from your right hand on the hilt. And he insists and gives a lot of explanations on this about how the blade is like a lever, and if you let the pommel fly, you have more strength in your cuts. Now, I recommend this grip for most actions. You can go double handshake because I think the handshake grip is the best overall. And that's option A. So 3 to 5 centimeters, 2 to 3 fingers, depends on how you're counting, to your right hand. It's not an exact science. It shouldn't be prescriptive. Just think of it as still being on the hilt, on the lower side of the hilt in the lower half, and close to your right hand. Now, the second option you have, and which is very widely used in the community, is to put your left hand on the pommel. If you put it on the pommel, you will have more maneuverability, especially maybe for winding, but I find it's far weaker when it comes to cuts, generating strength, as well as very prone to flaws when you cut, because your left hand is now necessarily more curled than your right hand in the elbow, and you're going to have a problem aligning both hands properly to push with your full body when you cut, and to just use the strength of your entire body, as the sources tell us. So I'm not a fan of the pommel grip, but just know that it exists and you can grab it from here and it gives you more maneuverability. That's option B. And of course, option C is somewhere in between, where you grab the end of your hilt here and the pommel at the same time. This gives you the best of both worlds and the worst of both worlds. So if you grab the hilt and the pommel, you will have more control in your cuts, more strength, as well as maneuverability when it comes to winding and thrusting, somewhere in between those two. But once again, I recommend the Dobringer grip.